Although or despite, they look similar, but the grammar is completely different. Let's test your English right now. Here we have although and despite. They are both used to show a contrast. They mean roughly in spite of or even though, but there is a tiny difference between them. Although is used before a subject plus verb. For example, we say, she goes. Despite is used before a noun, a pronoun, such as this, that, what, etc. It is also used before ing form. For example, going. Now, using this information, let's answer these questions. Number 1. Blank, it was raining, we went for a walk. Which one is correct, although or despite? Here the keyword is it was. We know that it is a subject and was is a verb. So we have a subject plus verb. And here we said for subject plus verb, we use although. We say, although it was raining, we went for a walk. Number 2. Blank the heavy traffic, we arrived on time. We will answer this question at the end of the quiz. Number 3. Blank not knowing anyone at the party, she had fun. Which one is your answer, although or despite? Here the keyword is knowing, and we see that it has ing, so it is an ing form. And here we said for ing form, we use despite. We say, despite not knowing anyone at the party, she had fun. Number 4. Blank what happened yesterday, they remained calm. What is the correct answer, although or despite? Here the keyword is what, and we see that what is playing the role of a pronoun. And here we said for pronouns such as what, we use despite. We say despite what happened yesterday, they remained calm. Number 5. Blank his illness, he continued working. What is your answer, although or despite? Here we have his, but in this sentence, his is not a pronoun. So here the keyword is illness, which is a noun. And here we said before a noun we use despite. We say, despite his illness, he continued working. In actual fact, this is a noun phrase. Number 6. Blank, she was very tired, she finished her homework. Although or despite. Here again, this is the keyword, and we see that she is a subject, and was is a verb. For subject plus verb, we use although. We say, although she was very tired, she finished her homework. Number 7. Blank being warned about the danger, he went inside. Which one is your answer, despite or although? Here the keyword is being. We see ing, so it is an ing form. We said for ing form, we use despite. We say despite being warned about the danger, he went inside. Number 8. Blank that they continued their journey. Which one do you use, although or despite? Here the keyword is that, and there is nothing after it, so it is a pronoun. For pronouns such as that, we use despite. Despite that, they continued their journey. Number 9. Blank the noise, I fell asleep quickly. Which one is correct? Although or despite? Here the noise is the keyword, and we know that it is a noun. Before nouns, we use despite. We say despite the noise, I fell asleep quickly. Number 10. Blank she doesn't like coffee, she drinks it every morning. Which one do you use? Despite or although? Here again we have a subject plus a verb. So the correct answer is although. Although she doesn't like coffee, she drinks it every morning. Number 11. Blank this problem, we managed to succeed. Which one is your answer? What do we have here? Noun, pronoun, ing form, or subject plus verb? Here we have this. But this is not a pronoun in this sentence. So the keyword is problem, which is a noun. And before nouns, we use despite. We say despite this problem, we managed to succeed. Now let's answer question 2. Blank the heavy traffic, we arrived on time. Which one do we have here? Noun, pronoun, ing form, or subject plus verb? And what is the correct answer, although or despite? Let me know in the comments. And to learn more about the grammar of for, during, and while, and to learn more about their difference, watch the next video. If you enjoyed this, support the channel with a like and subscribe for more.